this is the second part to creating the strut for tutorial 1. So there's the part so far. I'm going to start this time around, and what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to revolve and remove material away from the center point here. So I'm going to click on revolve, and then I'm going to pick the front datum plane. So I now get my reference lines, and I'm going to hit here again, as in I'm going to do the sketch view, so I'm nicely centered. And I'm just going to zoom in a bit so that I can actually work a little closer here. Okay, so to start off with, center circle. I'm going to click up on the reference line. I'm going to hold the Alt key down. This is very important. You can't quite see it probably, but there's a little green line appears on the silhouette or the edge here, and I'm going to create a on-the-fly reference line. So I click on it, and you can see it now. The blue dashes are there. So I'll click a spot on that side, come across to the other on the other side of the arc, and snap to the reference line again. Then I'm going to hit the center button to just exit out, and now I can take this arc and just move it up a bit. Now I'm going to hit normalize, and what that does is just gets me some dimensions in here. So if I select this reference line and I select the arc, okay, and then up in the center here I'm going to use the center button. I get a dimension, and I'm going to change that to 4. Okay, and hit enter, and then the arc as well on the one side, the far side, and again center mouse button, and I have to make this out to 60. That puts my arc to there. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to revolve this around this center line, but I have to put a center line in. So up here under datum, there's center line. So click on it, click on this side of the strut, the far side of the strut. There's my center line now. And then I can hit OK. And you don't get anything yet until I come up here and remove material. So when I click on remove material, now you can see that the material has been removed. And I'm just going to hit accept. And there's my strut. Now I'm just going to change this to shading with edges, so you can just kind of see some edges there. Okay, so there's that. Now all that's left is for me to chamfer it. So to chamfer it, I come up top here, go to chamfer, change this to 0.5, which I've already changed it to, and I just pick my surfaces. So my outside surface there, that one's chamfered, that surface there, flip it around, chamfer, chamfer. And there's all my chamfers. I select OK, and there's my strut complete. So if I just click somewhere else, actually I'm going to turn off all the planes, select none, and there we go. And there's my strut completed with all my chamfers and my material moved in the center. I'm just going to hit save and OK, and there we go. That is the end of this part, and we've now completed both parts and we're ready for assembly.